after 3 months after getting to a Champions League final, they sacked him when we moved into the
bottle
stadium.
it, by the way?
Who?
Spurs.
In the final?
Yeah. I mean, you're a big fan of that word bottling.
I wouldn't actually say that was Spurs bottling. Would you say that's Spurs bottling it?
Of course they do.
In the Champions League final?
Of course they do.
I don't think that word associates on that particular occasion.
Well, what was it? 4 minutes? 3 minutes?
No, babe, 23 seconds.
23 seconds.
23 seconds.
I'll tell you where you bottled it.
23
That's not
I'll
bottling
tell you where Pochettino bottled it, right from the team selection.
Not picking Lucas Moura and going with Harry Kane.
I'm sorry, you play your best player every single day. I'm
not.
But what if? Yeah,
Can
but
I speak?
if he's not fit,
Lucas Moura got you there.
I never think we should have dropped Moura. There was plenty of players in that squad who weren't performing that well.
Who would you have played? Like Kane, Moura, or Son, front three?
Yeah, you could have dropped Dele out at that point.
You think so?
Yeah, I think you could have.
But Kane clearly wasn't fit that day.
I would never ever have dropped out
Harry Kane.
No, but he wasn't fit.
You play your best player, but I would never have dropped. My choice would never have been to leave Lucas Moura out the starting 11. I think that was unfair. But I personally don't think that you can use that game as a stick to beat Spurs over with the bottling thing, because 23 seconds in, it's a penalty that the next day is not a penalty. I think the difference was, and I've always said it, it's not a game I've ever watched back because it's just too painful. But what I would say is Liverpool being in the Champions League final the year before realised that you don't go and play a Champions League final. It's like a chess match, right? Spurs went there and actually played quite okay, had more of the chances, had more of the ball.
But as we've seen, that doesn't...
You weren't favourites either.
We weren't favourites, but I don't think you can say that Spurs necessarily bottled that. There's a lot of things that Pochettino did bottle, certain FA Cup games, Carabao Cup games where you play Son at left back, like wild, so a few decisions. But I would personally not say, and you know I'm very critical of my own club, I would never say that particular game was Spurs bottling.
If Spurs bottled that, then... did City bottle it against Chelsea without playing?
I don't
Rodri
think you
or
can
whatever
use
it
that.
was?
I mean, I personally agree
example.
that bottling is an overused term in football.
No, I think it's. I don't think it is, but I think there's
A lot of people did say that
context.
Spurs bottled it, and like I said,
They're wrong.
That decision to go with an unfit Harry Kane over a guy that had pretty much got you there, I thought that decision
you play your World Class
doesn't
player,
stand
innit?
up to scrutiny, Abby.
I think that Lucas Moura shouldn't have been dropped, but I also believe that Harry Kane should start the game. What else we got?